I'll mute.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. It is about 5:40 here, Hawaiian Standard Time. They do not celebrate or observe daylight savings time here in the Hawaiian Islands. It had a nice trip so far. I was a little under the weather for a couple days. So was my daughter, and I think my wife was too. We got a little bit of a tiny flu bug. It wasn't too bad. I think it hit my daughter the worst. But we're making the best of it. Looking forward to getting back to work here in a couple days back in Los Angeles. Also, had a great time meeting up. I didn't physically meet up, but meeting up on the radio with some locals here on 2-meter repeater frequencies and 2-meter simplex, not 146.520, believe it or not. But nonetheless, good people out here. I was actually able to be a part of the net. What was that?
Your internet sucks.
Yeah, my internet sucks. I'm just gonna kill SonoBus.
I was gonna say that was in honor of Mr. Sad Ham. You can guess what sound effect I was playing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not working out too well for the SonoBus, so I think I'm gonna disconnect it. It's lagging me. Yeah.
Yep.
Bad internet. Come on, Marriott. What's up, Sad Ham? Nice to see you in there. Lawrence, Alex, NH6SS. Nice to see you in there. I like that call sign a lot, by the way. AGI adjusted gross income. Maybe. I think that would be kind of a cool little thing to do there, I think. I don't. Did you automatically get your call sign like that, or?
Oh, you can look it up and see.
I mean, we got Craig out there in Hawaii, so it's nice to have the Hawaii viewers out here. I'm enjoying. I wouldn't say it's too beautiful of a day, but nonetheless, I do like the tropical heat, and the looks like we might get some rain here in a few minutes, and the sun's going to set here in a little less than an hour here. Once again, 5:40 p.m. here in the Hawaiian Islands. I'm also going to try to get maybe on some local. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm going to go to local
or
let's go to local. Let's see if any locals are driving home. And by the way, I'm celebrating.
What are you celebrating, Greg?
Vacation. I hadn't been able to have a drink here since I got here, so.
Wait, Greg, you weren't celebrating something else.
Like what?
Like breaking your toe or not breaking your toe?
I won't be breaking my toe. By the way, I almost did the first night going to the restroom. and it's still a little sore. I didn't break it. And it was the same two set of toes that I had before too.
Do you know how much I would laugh if you actually did break your toes?
I'd come up on the live stream immediately and show you the toes. It's not a pina colada, by the way. It's a champagne celebration time here. Or last night here in Hawaii.
Ambient stream.
No, it won't be an ambient stream, that's for sure.
Wait, this is your last night in Hawaii?
Well, last full night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, toes will be broken.
What are you taking a red eye home tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So the local frequency here, and maybe Craig can attest to this. They don't use VHF call frequency 146.520. They actually use 146.565 here in the islands here. So I've been trying to call out on 520 forever. Even back in the day when I was traveling my VX5, I even brought over my Icom, my Kenwood V71 or TMV.
TMV. With me.
Yeah, I know. I wish TMV V71 Kenwood.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I did a little bit more research this time before I came, and I actually brought my cable to program my ID52. I was a little bit bummed.
Say, you actually know how to program your radio this time?
I do know how to program my radio via the computer. So
that's better than when we were in Orlando.
No, I forgot the cable, and I forgot the adapter for my Super Gainer 7500 that I have sitting out on the.
And why didn't we get one at HRO? What was the reason?
Because I didn't realize I had forgot it till after we left there. Because we went to HRO first in Winter Springs there,
Winter Park, you mean?
Is it Winter Park? Winter Park?
Yeah, it's Winter
Oh,
Park.
jeez, Greg. Are you intentionally screwing up now that I don't have the sound effects?
Well, Florida's 5,000 miles away right now, so I'm not even thinking about Florida too much.
So you're saying Florida does something to your intelligence? Is what you're saying?
Well, he lives in California, so there's that.
I was waiting for the California joke. So anybody local in Hawaii that can possibly reach me here in Waikiki, I don't know where exactly you're at there, Craig, but I'm on 146.565. Yeah, tough crowd here tonight, huh? Celebrating.
Hey,
I watched.
Joe Bratt's a normal crowd.
It's tough.
Oh no, not Joe Brett.
Good to see Joe Brett in there.
Man.
Joe Brett, I brought my ID 52 with me to Hawaii, believe it or not. I can't believe I actually remembered. And Sam, KM4 EEO. God, I said 6, didn't I?
He ain't.
I messed up.
Greg, you're just out of it tonight.
I put you in California, by the way, with that 6 call.
Yeah, I'm offended by that.
The People's Republic. I apologize.
Again, maybe putting Sam in California might be an improvement for him. I mean, it's better than Alabama.
No, California's way worse.
Sure about that?
You could live in Mississippi.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Joe Brett.
They're all about the same for me.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up New York while you're at it, Greg.
I'll get there eventually. Okay, I'm going to try to get on local here.
You gotta go through New Jersey for that one.
No,
This is
he don't bring up New York.
Greg K6EGG on 146.565, 2-meter VHF. Once again, this is Greg K6EGG on 146.565.
Hey, Monty, do you get sleep? So is this a late night or early morning for you, Monty?
I'm not going to hear anybody on here. But that's all right. Joe Brett, I'm not a beer drinker. I'm sorry. Beer makes me throw up really bad.
Hey, Greg, can we have you set a goal for your next Hawaii trip?
For how many toes is gonna break?
I was gonna say is I think that I hope next time Greg goes to Hawaii, he has HF privileges that actually mean something.
I don't think I'd be able to do it at a hotel like this, though. And the reason why I say it like this, because I don't have any ground I can go to and no space.
Drop a wire down a wire down the window or the balcony.
I'll have somebody try to climb up it knowing my luck. That's actually not a bad idea.
No,
but there was so much noise.
You don't keep it there.
You take a wire, you throw it off the balcony, and it goes straight down. And
wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a doctor in the chat. I don't think we've ever had a doctor in the chat.
So, Greg, you're saying you feel how do you feel about that, Greg?
I don't know. I've never seen a doctor in our chat, but cheers. By the way, and somebody I talked to Gus a little bit about it on Simplex.
We have 2 doctors. Monty has a doctorate.
What do you have a doctorate in? My wife could get a doctorate, but I don't want to call it too lazy, but she doesn't want to go to school for another year. She was this close. I talked to Gus, Space In on his call sign right now. He actually lives right across the street from where I'm at, basically. He's in kind of the same situation I'm at. He's in an apartment, and he can't really do HF because the situation here. I mean, I guess you can drop a wire. I don't know about his living situation. It'd probably piss off the people there. But there's a lot of noise here in downtown. Even on Simplex here.
City, Greg. That's the other
I know. That's the problem here. So.
I mean, there is I will say one thing. I did buy mag loop for my next time I go somewhere with HF noise.
How big is that mag loop, by the way?
It's not that big. I gotta carry out maybe in a second I'll take a tape measure to the carrying bag it came in, but I mean it's definitely you can throw it in your check bag without a problem.
Yeah, and I had a couple of people email me actually about my my Super Gainer 7500. I broke it down with the Allen wrench screws. So I brought a little tiny Allen wrench, the one that it comes with.
Yeah.
I just took it apart in 3 different places and placed it in my bag and taped all the pieces together. and then just put it in my bag, and I was ready to go. I also brought a mag mount with me, which I don't know if you guys can see that there in the background.
I'm gonna put in the chat, by the way, the link to the from AliExpress, the mag loop I got.
Yeah.
So I just put that there. I believe that's the one I purchased.
You can kind of see the 7500 in the background there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, I see it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see the third. If you pull it up in the third picture, Greg, you can see like the carrying case it comes in.
I wish.
Third and fifth photo.
I wish I could put the web page.
I've only tried on 10 meters
up.
because do the calculations for the antenna efficiency, and it doesn't really give. It's like 4% efficient on.
Oh, yeah.
96% in the loss in the loop on 40 meters, but it's not so bad on 10. But
That's a nice small bag. You could throw that. And what do you do for coax?
it's in there.
It's in there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And it actually came with coax with the into a toroid, so I haven't had a problem transmitting.
what kind of gain does it have on 2 meter 440?
I haven't tried 2 meter 440. I don't have a. Well, I have the adapters. I haven't tried it. I've only tried it on HF. Because I have
All right.
I think I told you I have for HF. I have the J-pole, the N9TAX J-pole.
I wonder if Gus knows about that. I'm trying to pull up his call sign here. I wrote it down somewhere here digitally.
But I was saying, Greg, you can do. You could have done 10 meters.
Oh, Gus is in there right now, I think.
Is he?
No, wait. No, it's K6EGG. He might be at work today. But we were talking about that. He's had limited capability here.
Right. Doesn't he do POTA and all that stuff?
It doesn't say, but I think he said he was an extra, I want to say.
Oh, he's got HF privileges.
I believe he was in the military.
He's above us. Who's Lawrence referring to?
Oh, come on, Lawrence. He
Lawrence
was holding a
referring to?
show the other night after you left, by the way. What's up, N5E? Is that a W or VV? I can't read that. I'm sorry.
Echo Victor.
Victor?
Oh, he's on your Discord.
Yeah.
Although I just took a shot at him jokingly on your Discord.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I gotta bust his chops.
We'll see how I feel after I finish this. It's only like the equivalent of 2 glasses of champagne, but I believe it's 14%. It's pretty strong. Wasn't able to drink the first couple days I was here. You actually made a live stream here in person.
I was gonna say he's more active on your Discord than he is on your live stream.
Yeah, I did notice that. He's more active in my Discord than I'm in my Discord.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
I'm active at like 3:30 in the morning. You know what? All I need is a brown paper bag, and I'll be like totally gangster.
GIF Wars, Mr. Stadham.
So
anyway, where we going?
Because my internet sucks here. You know what? I don't want to go on the repeater here locally right now. I'll wait a little bit because it's still early here. I don't think it becomes a little active for a little bit, but I do have to show you a quick picture of something I had here. This is called a short rib here. I had this at Helena's. It's on School Street here in. It's not in Waikiki. It's more by Punch Bowl. Best way to describe where it's at if you're not from the area, it's in between Waikiki on the way to the airport on the right-hand side from Waikiki. Really good stuff. It's probably my favorite Hawaiian. It's one of my favorite restaurants that I've gone to, and including the Ruth Chris there that we had in Florida, even though it was pretty good. And this is the 2 sick people in bed right here the other day. So all good now.
Hawaii?
Yeah. We were both hurting.
There's the bad hair Greg photo that I know.
Yeah. But yeah, had a good time though. Nonetheless, the poor girl was throwing up the whole entire flight coming over here. So that made for a long haul. And Seth, you travel. Can you imagine traveling with a poor soul that's sick? And we filled up, I believe, 4 barf bags. Or she
I
did.
don't think I've never flown up on a plane, but I can tell you now, more than one occasion, when I had family, when my mom still lived in Arizona, I would literally get off the plane and go right to urgent care and get prescribed antibiotics. So for a good 2 or 3 years, that was routine.
I don't think I personally have ever. I'm trying to think if I've ever personally thrown up on a plane. I know I've thrown up in the jetway before.
Wow.
Wow.
That was I was in New Orleans.
Hey, that's my next. I'll be there next week.
MSY, baby.
Oh yeah. All
Um,
right.
yeah, so I'm going to go over. You know what? I'm going to connect, because it's such a pain in the butt. I'm going to connect over to my. Oh, you know what I should also do? Since I'm here. Let's see if this thing works.
What's this thing?
It's my DV dongle. Maybe I'll get into that here.
Are you
That is.
in on NJS?
I am. Let's see if I can make that work here. Hold on here. Nope, that's not the screen I was looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for, but it doesn't have my DV dongle on there.
You just love moving your name on your OBS.
Wasn't planning on doing that live, but
Well, you did it live, buddy.
we're doing it all live. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm trying to get my DV dongle working now. I should have probably checked this before I got on, huh?
Yeah, that probably
Yeah.
helped.
But I'm going to disconnect because I've been having some issues connecting to my SDR-Control, and I know it's not the SDR-Control. I know it's my really, really bad.
Hey, you want to just give me your credentials? I'll check it out for you.
What's that?
Your SDR-Control.
I told you I'd give it to you in a second.
I know.
You could talk on RF in California. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I won't even charge
you.
you.
You really hit San Diego on Simplex?
Yes.
I know some people.
Oh,
Plasma,
absolutely.
I think Plasma knows people in San Diego as well, based upon his Discord handle.
It's a little out.
Like, people will be like, "What the hell are you doing on RF?"
I think that'd be awesome.
VHF or UHF.
I just got to set up the audio here. Solo input, headphone jack out. Connect the gateway. Oh, open. Connect the gateway.
So how come you want to do the DV dongle and not something?
Because I have a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? I've connected a little bit better this way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can, but the thing is, you're in Hawaii. You're not gonna be able to do that as often. You know, go on Simplex or go on repeaters.
I know, but I just tried Simplex and nobody called me back, so I figured I would go on the DV dongle here for a few. Maybe get some people watching. I liked all 16 of you guys watching in the first place, though. Let's see if this thing
Greg,
works.
Get it right.
What's that?
18. Get it right.
18. I got such bad internet it doesn't update like who's watching too. So I'm lucky I'm able to get on Discord
Hey,
with
Rick.
this thing. What's up, Rick? Nice to see you in there. KD7 NHM. Let's get on 30 Charlie here. This thing will work. Uh-oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh boy.
And it doesn't work. What a surprise. My push to
You
talk.
amateur.
My push to talk does not work. All right, so let's see if I'm connected. There we
Hey,
go.
Gabriel.
Because I absolutely
Now I'm
love
connected.
it. But,
What's up,
before
Gabriel?
that, I was nothing but an Icom guy.
I'm actually connected now. I think I'm connected.
Yeah, I'm also wait on it.
No,
wait on
you're
it,
not.
kind
You
of
live in
right,
California.
Because
You're not connected.
Do you hear that, guys?
I
Yes.
hear your audio. Yes, I hear the third Charlie audio.
All right, so this.
It's breaking up on your end.
Yeah, it's breaking
No,
up
it's
on my
not.
end too. So I'm gonna go to.
I don't have my Pi-Star or my open spot available, so I don't know if it's just Greg or if it's actually breaking up.
Let me go on 1 Charlie here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Okay.
So I'm not going through my radio in California on this because I've been having some issues connecting to it. So it is breaking up on your end as well there, Alex. So it's not me. Let's see if I actually made it, and let me look at the. See, what is it? 9 o'clock back at home.
It's 11 o'clock here, so it's probably 8 o'clock back in California.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock in California.
Looks like I made it in. My GPS isn't showing up. Let's try this then. Lake Arrowhead area? Arrowhead Ranch area. This is Greg, K6EGG, on reflector 1 Charlie from the city of Honolulu, Hawaii, on the 22nd floor of the Sheraton in Waikiki Beach. Anybody out there on 1 Charlie? You hear me? You got me?
Let me get these.
KG6EGG, K6EGG, sorry, KG6OTX, 5x5. I've been a ham for over 20 years now, and I still have no idea what 5x5 means, but I think it means you sound pretty good.
What's this? Copy that there, Alex. I've been a ham for 23 years, and I don't know what a 5x9 means either. How about that? That didn't come out the way I thought it was going to come out. Wah.
Well, I did hear you breaking up, or at least the other nation's breaking up on 30 Charlie, but over here on 1 Charlie, you sound just fine. And sorry you have to leave Hawaii tomorrow. I love Hawaii too.
Yeah, it's the best.
Well, wish I could be there right now. I'm in the part of Northern California that's actually likely to get a little snow tomorrow. And I read a news report today that pretty much everybody in California will be able to, if they don't experience snow, which most won't, they will at least be able to see snow by looking up at some nearby mountains for the next few days. So
Yeah, I heard that.
you're coming back to a cold state, my friend. KG6AX.
KG6OTX, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's going to be pretty chilly there in the LA Basin area. I know my area where I live in, near but not in Los Angeles, in the city of Chino, they're supposed to have rain and 37 degrees with the snow level down to right around 1,000 feet. And my house is, I think, like 850 or something like that. By the way, I heard that. So we could see some snow, maybe. Definitely not going to stick, but it's definitely going to be a lot cooler than it is here, where it's literally 80 degrees right now and blowing a little bit of rain. So Sam, you in there burping?
You've been burping too. Don't give me that crap.
A lot better. I'm already getting a little bit of.
By the way, I do hear you on
very
1 Charlie.
Cold,
So
I wouldn't say hail, but very cold rain up north of San Francisco. And my wife and daughter were planning on spending the week in Tahoe. I don't know if I've mentioned this. My daughter's a big skier and on a ski team there. But it's actually going to get so cold that the ski team has basically said we're not doing it for, it's just too cold to even ski for the rest of the week. So they noped out of there and they're heading to San Antonio, Texas. They found it was the nicer or the warmest place with a big hotel and a pool. So God bless them, but I have to work. KG6ATX.
Well, Alex, you can always send them here. This is a big hotel, and it has a very big pool. They also have a water slide, of all things here, and it's got some tropical rain too. That's just starting to come in the room a little bit there too.
Greg, do we have any video of you going down the slide?
No, I won't be going down the slide.
Why not?
I'm too old.
Yeah,
You got to be careful. When I transmit, they can hear you.
We have crazy amounts of miles on things, on credit cards and things, and we can get a very good deal on a 4 or 5 nights in San Antonio. So, and they have a water slide at this San Antonio Marriott.
I've been there.
I've never been there, but I looked it up on Google, and they said they were going, and it looks amazing. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll be on the live stream. Maybe I'll speak up again a little bit later. But enjoy your last night and tomorrow morning and afternoon in Hawaii. KG6TX with K6EGG.
Copy that. Real quick, is that the Marriott that's right there on the Riverwalk? If so, I've stayed in there. Nice hotel. Good restaurants with walking distance, obviously. Really good food there in San Antonio. So, Alex, take care and try to stay warm. I'm not looking forward to going back to the cold, even though it's not that cold. KG6OTX, this is Greg, K6EGG.
Yes, the Marriott you were at has a massive pool, and yes, that's it, and I wouldn't be surprised. And yeah, I don't think you're going to get the cold as bad as I am up here. It's definitely in the 20s right now, or well, maybe.
What's up, Mike?
It's going down to the 20s tonight. All right, I'm going to sign off here. 73 is
M30CP, all the way over from the UK. Good morning, bright and early. By the way, Seth, talk real quick. I want to see if it shows up on my mic level.
A B C D E F G.
No, it's actually not.
J K.
Yell real quick.
Greg, I'm not going to say what I'm going to really think I'm going to say.
No, it doesn't show up. Okay, so I can hear you, but they can't hear you. Maybe just route a channel 1 to it. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right, good. I just didn't want you to mistakenly say something.
Wait, so I can't drop an F-bomb when you're talking to someone?
Let me see here. I recommend cinnamons at, I can't pronounce that, for breakfast. Kailua pork, eggs, Benedict, and pancakes are great. What's within walking distance? What streets is that on? What is on the main drag there? It sounds familiar. I got to be honest with you. I haven't been eating too much here. 4:06 a.m. with 6 degrees Celsius in the UK. It's 6:06 here. p.m. I just heard somebody talk on the local repeater here. And it's probably about 78 degrees. Really nice day here in Honolulu. It was clear earlier. And by the way, Craig, I had Helena's over on School Street earlier for lunch, and man, that's some good stuff. I really like the short rib. I believe what the I forget the name of what they call it in Hawaiian, but really good stuff. Well, wait a couple months and it might be. Some 50-watt amps on eBay. What are you talking about there, Scott? Near but not in Oildale, California? I wonder if there's any activity on 12 Alpha. I've not been on 12 Alpha for a minute. The other thing is I can't get on my own reflector on this thing, which sucks. I don't know if you guys can see me going through this here. Let me see how I sound in the 12 Echo here. All right, I'll have to check it out. Audio check, reflector 12 Echo. Audio check, reflector 12 Echo. Did you hear that there?
I heard on the stream.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
No, did you hear the echo part come in?
I heard back on the Discord audio. Yeah.
I wish I can go on there. I can go on there, but let me see something. Hold on. First off, I was supposed to be in the A mode, and I'm not. So can you see me roll through all this? I think you should be able to. So there's no XRF or XLX on here.
Hey, there's a net on Papa right now, apparently.
On 12?
Yeah, according to Craig.
Let's take a listen. I'll just bust in there. Hey, can I get a radio check?
A USB, Android style type.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Radio.
W6EJX, yeah. I'm not going to mess with that. What's tonight? Tuesday, 14 Charlie? Not that I'm 14 Charlie right yet. Yeah, there is a net in there right now. And by the way, is there any DStar reflector for Hawaii? I couldn't connect to anything here.
There should be.
It should be done with the train from the airport to Waikiki after 14 years too, but they haven't finished it. What do you want me to talk about on the net, Sad Hams? You know what? I'm actually gonna get on that through SDR-Control right now. So let me disconnect this, get rid of this. A perfect first topic. Don't be a sad ham. So let me get on DV dongle. DV dongle. Hello, or SDR-Control. As the liquor's kicking in, by the way. And I'm a big time lightweight, as Seth can probably attest to.
Don't be a Karen, by the way.
Oh, it says there's an update available. I'm not doing an update on a live stream.
Why not?
SDR-Control. Because Scott's here. That's why.
Liquor?
Well,
I don't even know her. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way: Andy's not here yet, so you can't stream yet.
I know.
Andy's been missing for.
No, Andy was here yesterday. He ended the stream together.
No, I'm talking about tonight's Tuesday night live streams. Andy wasn't in. I think Andy was in the clubhouse.
You guys they gotta have Andy like actually on video with him. You guys, I think that would be awesome.
Have Andy key up on radio. I
would love to talk to Andy. I'm Facebook friends with him now. I might try to convince him. I might send him a message. I'm trying to get into my open spot 3, and actually it's connecting easier than it is than when it's sitting right next to me. So I'm gonna go the XRF. Oops, so I'm sorry. XLX 344 Charlie. Where's that coming from?
What's up, Zach?
Where's that coming from?
Who's what coming from?
It's coming out of my speakers here. Oh, I know why that's doing that. This stupid thing. Headphones default. Microphone default. USB solo. 1, 2. All right. So as of now, I'm on XLX 344 Charlie. Yes, I am very live right now. And over my shoulder, you should be seeing Diamond Head shortly once the sun goes down a little bit. I wish I can do this outside, but what's that?
Is that overcast?
Yeah, it's no rain tonight. It will be a little bit later. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 344 Charlie. 344 Charlie, XLF from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Open spot. Profile 2. Ready.
Uh-oh. I don't know
Uh-oh.
what that was about.
NH6SS Wailua, Kauai.
We got a Hawaii station in there. That's our first Hawaii station. Congratulations, you're our first Hawaii station in our XRX. God, man, I'm like losing it today. XLX344 Charlie. How you doing tonight, man?
Just fine. We talked last year, but I had a different call sign, and you were in Hawaii, I think, then as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Really interesting. Yeah. Is there any DStar repeaters in or around Oahu? Because I have not been able to get into them. If that's the case, at least the ones that I tried.
There was a Navy guy that set a stack of them up several years back, and I guess when he transferred, he turned them over to whoever wanted them. They used to be available on the D+ reflector system, but now I think the repeater directories list them as private right now. So I haven't been to Oahu in a while for a chance to look to see if they're still there, but they are listed as private. Several years ago, when my daughter was graduating UH, she saw tents set up, and I told her to go in there and have somebody call me on the DStar system, and I sat up to about 2 o'clock in the morning. She got off work and went into the tent, and I hear this call, KM6AW, this is KH6MEI, and he figured out how to call sign route me, and I answered him back and talked to my daughter, so that was pretty cool. But I don't know if they're still on the D+ system or if they even exist, because they ended up looking private in the repeater directory. Back to you.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I didn't put any private repeaters into my radio because I didn't want any sad hams getting mad at me for jumping on their repeater. Although I scanned around the band the other day and I didn't hear anybody talking, simplex or anything. And I don't know if you know exactly where I'm at over here at the hotel and at the Sheraton. I got some elevation, or I have some elevation at the 22nd floor, so I should be able. I hear some repeaters, but they're just ID'd and stuff like that. So I'd hate to hear that some people have private repeaters and not even reuse them. That's what happens in LA. Everything's full, but nobody is really using them. There's only like 3 or 4 repeaters being used. I know I need to do HF. Holy crap.
You dropped out. Let me know if I have it.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
Being listed as private in the directory doesn't necessarily mean it's absolutely private. It just might have been the way a club member entered them, but I'd have to sniff around on the air to determine if they're actually still on Oahu. But they're not necessarily private. Maybe just listed that way by a club. But I don't know when I'll be getting over to Oahu, but I figured out how to connect to your X reflector here, and it took me a little bit of doing, but it was interesting work. And I'm on a 9700. I'll set up the 705 next, and I could tell you that the Papa system was having a net because I'm listening to it on one of those DV megacasts, which was mentioned to you the other night. Back to you.
Yeah, copy that. They have nets like pretty much every night now. They used to not, but I know during the beginning of the month they have some nets. A couple of quick questions. You have a 9700. Are you able to talk to anybody like on between the islands on simplex at all? Maybe I don't know if you have any elevations where you're at, or any elevation where you're at right now. I know Kauai is way north of me right now, obviously, but I think it's like about 150 miles.
Yeah, you're probably that far. I know the volcano on the Big Island is 300 miles for me. I heard you last night on the Peacock Flats repeater, which is on the very western side of Oahu, and I'm pretty sure I could hit one, but that's that link system. But I could give you a listen on 565, but I don't think I'm going to hear you.
Yeah, especially the direction I'm facing here. Obviously, with you can actually see Diamond Head now behind me. I'm facing more towards the west and the south versus the north. I highly doubt, at least the direction where my antenna is at and where the building is compared to that is going to be a good place to make a contact, especially with just 5 watts way across the ocean like that. But maybe if I get a room next time on a different part of the hotel, I can give her a whirl.
Well, that'll be fun, but don't go climbing on the roof, though. I'm pretty low level. I think I'm about, 80 above sea level. I got the Sleeping Giant Ridge, which is a popular hiking ridge behind me. But I've been playing FT8 all afternoon, and I think I got China, and I even heard a China call on 6 meters. So propagation is interesting, but I need some more height.
He said China. You said China. China. Just kidding, of course. I got to admit, I thought about, I went to the roof of the highest floor of the hotel, was trying to figure out how to get on the roof here. And I did bring my antenna and radio, but I couldn't find anywhere to sneak out at to get up there. But I would have if I could have. So don't put it past me. I'm pretty good at getting into places where I'm not supposed to be. But I'll give it a shot, another try, or maybe I've been hiking up to trying to think of the name of that park. That's like at the very tip of Oahu where the sea lions are at and stuff. I'm spacing on it right now, but that would probably be a good place to try to get a connection with you if I go hiking up there next trip. What's up, N1ZKH, all the way over in Massachusetts?
Yeah, I've done something similar to that with DStar handhelds. Joe at the ham radio store in San Diego climbed up on a hill, and I climbed a hill, and we did some simplex experiments with DStar handhelds. And when you get back home, you might try driving up to a Double Peak Park. We took the club up there one day, and you could talk up into LA and all the way down into Mexico, simplex.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of my work QTHs at Dodger Stadium, a lot of people don't know that's actually above downtown Los Angeles. I don't know if you've been there or not, but it's in the hills there. I go up in the parking lot there, and I made a contact with San Diego and all the way up into Ventura and pretty much everything in between them. I can't wait to get up there again and play with that a little bit. Had a good time up there last year doing a couple live streams. I think one of the days I made 25 contacts in about an hour, which is pretty decent, being on simplex and just regular VHF the whole time. I didn't go into any repeaters, but very good position there to be. A lot of metropolitan area, a lot of chance to make contacts there. But absolutely love going on top of hilltops in the LA area. 32 degrees. Well, it's raining here a little bit.
Double Peak Park, I think, is probably midway between the LA area and San Diego. And if you're doing it on DStar, whoever you're talking to sounds like they're standing next to you.
Just like you are right here, and I'm going all the way back to my 9700 sitting in California to talk to you. It sounds like I got a decent connection now. My hotel Wi-Fi here isn't the best, and people are complaining that they hear a little bit of me breathing, but some of it's the wind coming in. It's very windy down here today than it was the last couple days. I'll send it back over to you. Yeah, so it's not all me breathing there, Sam. I am burping, though.
All right, Greg. Well, I enjoyed talking to you via this method, and I'm starting to get excited about the XLX reflectors. You'll have to talk to me about how to set one up, and we can even link them together. I can't get Cecil to send me a repeater so we could make a D50 for the Papa system. He doesn't think I have the altitude, but repeaters really don't get put up on mountaintops around here because they're just too hard to access.
I was just going to say.
There is one up on Calepa Ridge, and because it has an access road. And I understand the FAA may be putting up some webcams up there as well, but ham radio here in Hawaii sure is different from what it was there in San Diego, where you have so many mountaintops that are accessible.
Yeah, next time I talk to Cecil, I'll bring that up and mention that I was out here. I think that would be pretty cool to link these two states together. It doesn't seem like there's as much actually, because there's not as many people, obviously, as much activity here locally. A lot of it has to do with the terrain, obviously. You have to go through mountain tunnels to get to the other side of the islands, which a lot of people that have not been here don't realize. So I totally understand where you're getting from as far as putting up repeaters and trying to use simplex and stuff like that with different stuff going on here with the terrain and everything. But yeah, that sounds like it'd be really fun to either get some sort of an analog repeater that you can link on and off to California, and maybe even make it have a DStar repeater too.
Yeah, thinking about it, I could probably put this radio in access point mode and still get to your reflector. I haven't tried that yet.
I think I got the access. Actually, it was terminal mode I got this to work in. John, I don't know if he's in here tonight. Let me see. He actually made this reflector. Let me get you his call sign. It's I don't know if you have a pin available, or you can roll this back on the YouTube stream. KE4TZN. KE4TZM. Good dude. He's over in South Carolina, I believe. He is very good at computers, and the server is actually located in California for this. So, yeah, maybe we can get them linked up and maybe get some link systems going together or something like that just for fun. That'd be cool. Hopefully I made it in. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be in touch, Greg. But thanks for the QSO, and thanks for the YouTube videos. It's they're fun to watch. I don't understand the whole sad ham thing, but I know there's some out there. I kind of call them. I have a term I use: packet policemen. The ones that come along and tell you what you're doing wrong on DStar, and there's always somebody that leaves the linking command in their URL field and keeps keying the audio on the repeater that it's currently linked, or the link is established. It's all fun.
Yeah, I think some people take themselves a little too seriously when it comes to amateur radio. We're just out here having a good time. I really don't want to be police. Just have a good time, and if you don't like something, just go away, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, man, I hope we're in touch again, and it's good to talk to some locals here. Obviously, you're not that local to me, being over 100 miles away, but you're still over here in the islands, and I absolutely loving this nice, warm, tropical air breezing through my hotel room here. So take care. This is great. K6EGG on XLX344 Charlie. I'm having power issues.
H6SS, Wailua, Kauai.
Let me see here. Hi, Greg. My KRZ profile. Send me an email when you're here again. Yeah, I will. And I know Scott actually. You see Scott Gibson. He won't put up his call sign on his YouTube thing here. But he mentioned you before we left. He actually sent me some stuff on you. So definitely know who you are. It was good to make contact with you. Actually. Sand Island is that way. by the a mall up there. I think I heard AJ60 there. Is that AJ60 there? Love to hear you there, man. This is Greg, K6EGG. Honolulu, Hawaii.
Aloha, Greg, K6EGG. This is Curtis, AJ60 on XLX344 Charlie. I don't know exactly where this goes to. Are there like any repeaters connected to this reflector too, or is it just internet-related stuff? Or
Sorry for the wind in my microphone here. It was on Gabe's repeater there in Cyprus. I don't think it's on right now. I'm going to put in a link to, I think Scott already did, a link of the dashboard in the chat, and you can see who's connected to it. I did see it linked to a repeater in Florida at one point, and that was about it as far as repeaters, at least 2 of them that I saw. But I went from not even knowing how to use DStar to having my own reflector in about 1.5 years. How about that? Oh my goodness, this hit me hard.
yeah, how cool is that? Wow, yeah, you're really moving along.
Terminal mode isn't working?
I've never been on this reflector before. I just heard you on your live stream that you were going there, and I go, oh, I'll try and go there too. Yeah, I can connect to it now. How cool is that? Well, I'm learning something new. I have to mark this down and somewhere so I can come back in here someday. Anywho, looks like you're having a great time in Hawaii. I tell you what, that's such a blessing to be able to go there. And it looks like you're like almost in the same room you were the last couple times you were over there. Anywho, your audio sounds good. I mean, it's about as good as it is when you're at home and doing live. So yeah, that headphone set that you're using really works good there, Greg.
Copy that. I can thank Scott Gibson for the Focusrite. It's like somebody's talking on a local repeater. The Focusrite here that I'm talking into. And I'm actually staying in the same room number, but on a different floor than I stayed last time. I was in 43 last time, but it was 743. And today, in this trip, I'm at 2243. So Scott's asking me if I brought my my steel toe slippers because I broke my toes last time I was in a hotel room with Seth N2 SPG there, but which I didn't, and I almost broke my toes the first night in here. But thanks, man. This was pretty fun. I'm gonna contact the SDR-Control people and send them this video and let them know that I really like it. I pretty much full functionality over everything in my my radio, including programming it once I figured out how to use the software. But really good stuff there. We got to try Simplex too.
I hope you have steel toes.
Yeah, when I first saw somebody using it or heard it, I go, wow. Couldn't even tell that they were remote. So I bought it right away. And I used it, I don't know, several days. I haven't used it lately, but I have it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, the guy who programmed it really definitely knows his stuff. I bought all his software that he has up there too. He has other electronic software for figuring out different circuits and antennas and stuff, so I bought that too. But anytime you find something that's really good and it's a private guy who just does it on his own, usually anything else he does is good too. Anyway, I heard you on frequency, was it yesterday,
Hold on a
the day
second.
before yesterday when you were talking commuter sideband? I go, wow, that's cool. That's good. All the old gang, I guess you would call it, were back in there talking to you. Fantastic. So I'm wondering, when are you coming back to Chino? Over.
Well, first off, Haley's here sitting with me, and she wants me to show her hat. What's that called there?
This is a Hanu.
A Hanu, which is a turtle in Hawaiian. And she wanted a hat like Daddy and Mommy because Daddy and Mommy wear hats, and I wear a NASA hat. So she got it, and I'm planning on we'll be heading back tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I wish I could stay a little bit longer. This is one of my favorite places to be in the world here, but unfortunately, can't stay here forever. But we can always come back.
My mom said we wish to have a bath, a hot tub at home.
I copy that, Greg. Well, too bad you couldn't, pay, extra money so when you get on the plane you can go live while you're up in the air at 40,000 feet. How cool would that be?
I actually have done that. Remember?
Well, I don't know if they would let you do that. I know some airlines have phones that let you phone out, but you probably would have to use your own phone and stuff, so... No, I don't think they have hot spots up in the air, but I don't know. Just a food for thought. Anyway, yeah, that hat is cool. Blue, it says Hawaii on it. Fantastic. Okay, Greg, I'll let you go. I'm going to monitor here for a while I'm looking for something to watch on TV tonight. Supposedly, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I think we're supposed to get snow. At least that's what they're forecasting. Today it was extremely windy in Apple Valley, so I really hate the wind. Okay.
So does your
my friend,
antennas.
I will talk to you later. 73 to you and to your family. K6EGG AJ60.
And Curtis, a couple quick things. My trip that I went to Florida on the way back, I actually live stream on the plane, believe it or not. Couldn't really talk because the flight attendants were giving me the evil eye. And as far as telephone, as you know, somebody from the channel here, had a couple drinks. I called Seth while I was in the restroom and had about a 2 or 3 minute conversation when I was exactly halfway between North America and Hawaii, right in the middle of the ocean. So we were up on satellite, and it wasn't too delayed, believe it or not, and it was crystal clear. I think both of us were pleasantly surprised how clear and how good the connection was between us. It had the full fidelity and everything like that, and I was, in an airplane 40,000 feet in the air, completely over the ocean, away from 2.5 hours from any landmass. So, pretty cool stuff. Technology is amazing there, Curtis, and I'm looking forward to coming back here as soon as I can. So you take care there, AJ60 K6EGG.
Well, when you're a ham radio
I didn't have my
operator,
computer on.
RF is like that's where the fun is. Whether it's on a cell phone, which is RF2, or ham radio.
Yeah, see, I work satellite with Seth.
You'll test the boundaries and see what you can get away with. It's fantastic. Okay, Greg, I'm gonna jump out of here for a while. I'll probably monitor your live stream for a little bit, and then I'll probably turn it off and watch something on Prime Video or Netflix or something. I don't know. I gotta find something.
What's up, Derek? Nice to see you in there. It's been a while.
AJ60 73 is my friend.
And take care, Curtis. And actually, I technically worked the satellite with Seth, so he didn't really approve of that, but I'm saying I did. A geosynchronous satellite there we worked, and we're technically through the air on RF, so I'm going to go with it. Take care, Curtis. K6EGG. Yeah, I think it's only for Apple products. I know you put a crapple, but you see how solid this is working, even with really poor internet. With my radio being over 20 or 2,000 miles away. I think it's close to 2,400, 2,500 miles away. Oh, Lawrence, why are you so sad? Seth, why is he so sad?
Wish I knew.
God. And Rick's maybe gonna get sad. You're gonna never join. You know what? Rick, I said the same thing, and then I had to use it for work once, about, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, and I never went back. I was pretty impressed by it.
K6WI's got a question.
Do I need to open up ports for a firewall? For the SDR-Control, I think you have to open up 5001, 5002, and 5003, if I remember.
K6WI, are you on like T-Mobile home internet or something? Oh,
Starlink. Oh, you're watching on Starlink? I would think you'd have to open up some ports.
Wait a second, Greg. You don't want to take a walk over there? I'm sure his internet's going to be better than your hotel room.
Where are you at there? How far are you away? Maybe I could do a live stream from your shack. Although I've been drinking, I probably can't. Yeah, you're a little bit far away.
Pearl City. Same island?
Yeah, he's in the same island. He's over. He's close to the old where they used to play football there. What's that street over there? Salt Lake?
Or Aloha Stadium?
Yeah, Aloha Stadium. That's been condemned. So where are you trying to get in to your DStar, or you're trying to get the 9700 app, the SDR-Control working? Yeah, they have a similar network as AT&T from what I heard. They don't give you a public.
Yeah, T-Mobile's like that. Actually, T-Mobile gives you.
They give you a public though, don't you?
IPv6 they do, not IPv4.
Damn, I wish I had more time here.
Whose fault is that?
They
Greg?
do. It does. I'll actually be off that day, I think. Yeah, 705 works with it. I don't think the 7300 does, except you have to have a computer to be the server. Am I going to be home on the 27th? I think I'm going to be home 27th. I'm actually going to be working, unfortunately. So are you using Starlink right now? So technically we're working satellites if that's the case. Nice. What? Now there's a gentleman in was it Perth, Seth, that had Starlink, or was it he was north of
somewhere in Australia,
or he was north of Adelaide by an hour? I think it was the guy north of Adelaide. He talked on DStar, man. He sounded like he was on a normal connection, and he showed us his. I think he emailed me a speed test, and the ping time was like under 30.
Huh.
I wonder what your speed tests are like. Sam's saying hello. Sam, you can actually physically tell him hello on the. Wow, that's pretty decent. 71 milliseconds, faster than my hotel right now.
So it's like you should go over there and live stream, Greg. You would have been a lot better.
Can I just go to your house and live stream with better?
Yeah. Eric's been blowing up POTUS stuff.
Yes, he
while
has.
You've been over there in Hawaii.
That's what I've heard. I know Scott mentioned it before I left. What's up there, Haley? She's showing off her hat.
That's a nice hat.
It is a nice hat. Can I wear your hat?
No, do not take your head off, Greg.
I'm not allowed to take my hat off because I don't want to scare anybody without my hair. Okay. Do you think we'd be able to work Simplex? And I don't think I'll be able to work Simplex in Pearl City. From Pearl City. Just because of where the hotel's facing. Because you're... So we got Diamond Head, so you're that way from me.
How far is it away from you?
6 miles, maybe? But 6 miles in Oahu is like 40 minutes.
But you're on a top floor of a hotel and your antenna's outside.
Yeah, but I'm on the wrong side of where he's at. He only has a HT for VHF. No shot at simplex, unfortunately. What were you using the other day? Were you using a V8 when I talked to you? You were barely coming in, but I could read you. Are you on Discord, Scott? Scott, do you have some questions for him since you knew him before I got out here?
Do I need to invite Eric to Discord?
Yeah, any tone.
Oh yeah, the radio that Greg does not have.
I could. I'm thinking about. I'm very, very close. I almost bought an Open Spot 4 today, Pro.
So why didn't you pull the trigger?
I'm just the announcer. You're the talent, Scott. I'll do it on the live stream. I think I'll do it when I hit 3,400.
Scott, get in the Discord.
Yeah, just to let you know, Scott, you're the talent. I'm just the announcer. That's what we tell everybody at work. We're the talent. You're the announcers. Yeah, best decision. I just can't keep my Pi-Star connected to my phone, and I've read some problems with it.
Greg, when I got my OpenSpot 4 Pro, I have not used my MMDVM since.
Hey, can I connect to your Allstar node? Or maybe you can connect to mine, and we can chat there.
See, I even got Derek W7 DMW on the
you can
OpenSpot
connect
4
out.
Pro.
Let me give you my number here. It's very loud here today. First off, let me disconnect from everything. Can you connect to me though? Oh, he's gonna give you my. Oh yeah. He knows my number because he used to own this one. Yeah, connect to that. Let me change my SDR-Control over to my open spot frequency because this thing is awesome. And I'm going to turn the lights down a little bit. Oh, thank God. It's freaking bright.
OpenSpot 4 Pro's where it's at.
I know. So is the HF, right?
Yeah.
Don't be a sad ham, Seth. I'm having fun with what I can work with.
Greg.
Are you burping over there still?
Nope.
I'm not.
Nope.
I think I see somebody in there. I'm not going to give away your node info. This is Greg K6EGG on my own Allstar node. Do I even need the ID for that? You should be able to hear me.
Technically, I think you do. This is K6EGG.
Quit breathing into the microphone.
What's up, brother? Now I can actually hear you a little bit clearer, even though we're talking through an Allstar node that's 2,500 miles away through a satellite. Jump in here, Scott. Say hi to him.
Roger. You're about 2 seconds ahead on Allstar versus the live stream.
Yeah, that kind of happens. All the servers and stuff. I think the server I'm connected to is in Palo Alto for YouTube. But yeah, you're sounding good, man. Welcome aboard. I know Scott mentioned you before. Even came over and sent some info on the one of the chats. So it's good to talk to you over here in your home element. You gonna get in here, Scott, and ask him some questions?
Roger. I'm actually using a little FRS radio that I hacked for UHF to get on the Allstar node. So yeah, I'm using literally a toy walkie-talkie to talk to you over Starlink.
That's pretty cool. This is my, I believe, my second contact through Starlink. Is it because Oceanic Cable and Hawaiian Tel is not that good? Is that the reason why?
You mean Allstar Link?
No, I'm just a big Starlink SpaceX fan, so I got that over residential internet.
Couple questions about Starlink. Is it all you can eat, so to speak, unlimited data, or are you capped out? Oh, you can eat.
So it's unlimited. There's a couple people that were using massive amounts, like terabytes of data per month, and Starlink sent them a thing saying, hey, we're going to throttle you. But I don't know if anyone's actually been throttled yet. I'm not seeing anything. I'm getting full 200 megs all the time.
Hi, Haley. It's okay. Are you getting 200 up and down? And another question, because I'm really into this Starlink stuff. When they launch satellites, like a couple weeks after, do you notice any changes in the like speeds or ping time or anything like that when they add satellites up?
I haven't noticed any speed increase, but I have noticed that the amount of times that it drops out is going down. I've got a tree in the backyard that's kind of blocking some of my view of the sky, but the more satellites they launch, the less I get dropouts.
That's cool stuff, man. I heard they're coming out with a mobile version with a smaller antenna. At least there's talk of that. I see on Reddit and a couple other user groups for Starlink. So sounds like you're happy with it and happy with your setup there. I wish I could do some HF privileges. Do you talk to anybody HF like on the 10 meter or anything like that from the West Coast? What's up, Tech
I got
Dive?
about 500 POTA contacts on just
Starlink,
Saturday,
baby.
Sunday and Monday on 10 meters, and then a couple hundred more on 15 and 20. But the 10 meter, I was getting everything from Florida, California, Maine, the whole U.S. I even got over into the Canary Islands.
You got to get MRD to try to get in there with them, right there, Sam?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. What? Yeah, a duck in the pool. Yeah, we got to get you hooked up with some other like YouTube guys and see if you can make some contacts. They love when they get contacts into the Hawaiian Island area.
When I see Mike doing his Tech Tuesdays, if I can hear him, I try to sneak away from work a little bit and try to work him. Usually the propagation into Texas is pretty good, so usually I'm pretty booming into Texas.
That's good, man. I totally spaced on the time difference. You guys still being at work here. So yeah, that would be cool. Do you? I'm guessing you're an extra, right? Correct.
Oh no, I'm just a lowly general.
Really?
But I do RF stuff for work for the Navy, so I just haven't bothered to study all the ham radio specifics for extra.
And Scott just put up something in the chat there. Looks like about your POTA activations there. I wish Scott would jump in the chat and say hi, or at least jump on my Allstar link. Maybe he has some questions to ask you there. But do you have a DStar hotspot or anything like that? What's up over there from Chicago? Mardi Gras.
I have a 705, but I've never even connected it. I don't even think I'm registered for DStar.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to get you on some DStar. You got the radio ready to go. Just get yourself a little Pi-Star, or even like a little DV dongle or something like that will get you on. That way you don't have to use your radio. That's what I was using earlier. I have a DV dongle. It's a blue DV. I don't think they make this particular version, but they have a lot of newer versions of it. Really easy to program too.
Roger. Yeah, I have a Pi-Star hotspot that I use for DMR, but I thought the DStar folks were kicking people off for using hotspots.
The only thing I know that they're kicking them off of is when they're using DroidStar and when they're connecting multiple hotspots to the same reflector. And that's the only reason I'm hearing. I run a Pi-Star and an open spot. Make sure I don't connect to the same reflector at the same time, unless I'm connecting to my own there, XLX344 Charlie. And I don't have any issues with anybody kicking me off, so I don't think that's a thing with the Pi-Stars.
That's good to hear. I'll have to take a look at that. I got the Pi-Star sitting right next to me, not even plugged in. Yeah, I normally use the Clear node, except for now Brandmeister is kicking those off from their network. So now for DMR, I just switch over to TGIF.
Yeah, I've noticed so I listen to I usually use my Allstar node like every night, but I normally use it for monitoring. I listen to a couple nets. There's a net up in Seattle. There's another one in Chicago that's on 220 that I listen to right before I go to bed my time, about midnight. And I try to listen to like 91 worldwide. I can hear one guy talk, and then it cuts me off. I'm still connected, but I can't hear anything. It seems to be a little bit of an issue with some people, and then some people don't have it. So I don't know if if they're kicking people off purposefully or something's wrong with the system. But I don't see why they wouldn't want anybody on it, because it's not causing any issues as far as I'm concerned. Unless you know something about that, Scott.
So the one thing with the Clear nodes is they had people connecting Brandmeister up and cross-linking them into Allstar. So now I can't even log into the Brandmeister network. It just throws up errors in that it won't even let me log in.
Okay, Scott, we're on Discord. Huh, that's interesting. I can stay connected to it. I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if it has to do with your internet or something too. I'll have to look at that. Are you in any user groups for Allstar, like in Facebook or anything like that? I know I've been in there. I had to reset some settings in my DMR to get the Brandmeister to work. I didn't say that right. But it seems to be working except for 91 worldwide. It's strange.
I think I heard some other people talking about the same thing on the ClearNode forums. I think it might be ClearNode specific, but I definitely can't get on 91 worldwide. I can do like a private call to someone, and that's about it.
Time to make.
Yeah, very interesting. I know I've had the issue with 91 worldwide, so that could definitely be them starting to kick everybody off. We'll definitely have to look at it. By the way, I'm looking at a video that you did. It looks like 2 months ago. The W1DED. I think I like that chair you have there. I think I have the same chair that's sitting on my desk there in Chino, waiting for me to get home.
Yeah, Roger. I'm not a super big fan of the chair. It's uncomfortable when you're sitting in it for more than an hour or so.
Really?
But,
What's up,
you gotta
TC?
look cool for the streams.
Short bus. Yeah, copy that. I actually got a little I guess it would be a pillow, a cushion, and it actually helped out a lot with my back. It fits me very well. It kind of wraps around me like a auto racing seat kind of. I got a bad back, so kind of helps out a lot with keeping it sturdy. But yeah, good chair for me. I know, and I guess it's user preference, but it's really good to hear you on here. This is great, K6EGG. I don't know if anybody else is connected to the Allstar node. If you want to jump in and say hi, feel free. Like Scott. Scott's afraid to talk to him. I think Scott's afraid to talk to him. All right.
Yeah, I think I'll hang back and monitor. Scott should definitely get on, though. You need to get some folks on Allstar. It's really an awesome service.
Oh, absolutely, man. I love it a lot. All right, man. I'm going to take off here, actually, and get ready to get going here. because we got a big day tomorrow. But I appreciate you coming over to the Allstar Node and being part of the channel now. And I hope to hear you on DStar. I think that would be pretty fun, and I can't wait to get back over here. And maybe when I come over here, we can meet up depending on how timing it is and stuff. I come out here a couple times a year for work or for play. So I'm frequent coming out here. I love it out here. I love the people. I love the food and everything. So I appreciate you jumping on with me tonight, and let me know what's going on over here. This is Greg, K6EGG for you out there in Pearl City.
Roger. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, hit me up the next time you come out. We can do some POTA, or I can see if I can get you on the Battleship Missouri and operate their radio gear.
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. 7-3 and aloha.
What's up? 73's there, Jim. That'd be cool. Oh, man, that would be really cool. That would be great. I would love to be a part of that. So take care. This is Greg, K6EGG. Clear off my own Allstar node. I don't even know the frequency of 431-075. Well, that's cool. It's really good to hook up with a local ham here in Hawaii. I wish I could hook up with him in person. It's getting a little late here. It's about 7 p.m. I know it's late for a 5-year-old that's sitting here on the bed not too far away. So got to get going here, but I appreciate it. You still in there, Seth?
Of course.
So what time is it there now? 1?
Midnight.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So I'm getting off about the same. I'm getting off about the same time I normally would. Right? And anybody new to the channel tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us there on Discord, the pin link there at the top of the chat. Love to see you in there. What's that?
I said you're welcome.
I was just about to say thank you for setting that up there, Sam. It's been a long day here, and I had a half a bottle of champagne, so I'm definitely feeling it right now.
Question from Alex: are Hawaiian hams called spams?
Oh boy!
Wow, dude. Be nice to our fellow hams.
Well, spam is the like the national meat over there, isn't it, Craig? Out over in Hawaii.
They do serve spam in McDonald's here. I know that. But as far as the national meat, it might be pig. There's a lot of pig here. You know, you could have asked Eric when he was on.
Huh.
I'm just checking out his QRZ. He's got some cool stuff. I wish I could put it up right now. He made a lot of contacts with Parks on the Air.
Huh.
You okay over there, Sam?
That wasn't me.
Wasn't you?
Nope.
You were blaming the wind blowing in for me breathing. That's the tropical wind from the Pacific Ocean coming into my microphone here.
No, that's the wind from your nose.
It's the same. No, there's some wind coming in here. National meat. I had some local today over on School Street, man. That's some good stuff. I don't know if you've been to Helena's there, Eric. I had actually, it was 2 large orders and 1 small order of short rib. And I think I needed a nap after that.
Not to be confused with short bus.
No short bus or SonoBus, no.
Window liquor?
What was that?
Window liquor?
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not getting the reference either, Sam.
Do I have to convert my California money to Hawaiian money? Yeah, that my California dollar is worth less here. That's for sure.
Well, so is my New York dollar.
Oh my gosh! You know what the thing is though? Gas is more expensive in California right now. I did not have any local moco on this trip, but I've had it out here. I had some Rainbow Place or something many years ago. But yeah, stuff here is very, very expensive. You go to like PF Chang's, it's like $100. What's that?
It's always been expensive out there.
Oh, not like it is now. I mean, it was like 20% more in California. Now it's like almost double. Even the locals I
so-
was talking to.
So you reference short bus, and I mentioned window liquor, window lickers. So same thing. The window lickers wear helmets while riding the short bus.
Okay. All right.
Just saying.
I'm just picturing it in my head. It's okay. Gas is cheaper here than California, but everything else, yeah, it's crazy expensive. No doubt. Some stuff is, yeah, people don't realize, obviously everything needs to be shipped in here, including gas, because they don't have their.
Bag of chips is $7.50.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, the bag of chips that I have over there, that's not finished. I hope we'll finish on the flight over tomorrow. Was almost $15 in the hotel here. Oh, okay. Were you in the military? Was that, I'm guessing? Actually, Rick, you'd probably gain weight here, and Rick knows it, or Eric knows what I'm talking about. Everything's fatty here. Navy.
What was that picture you posted at dinner with your hat off? What were you eating that?
Oh, that was a steak. I'll show you a picture of it here. I wish I could show you the video. Maybe I can show you the video. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff there. And this is me after. Does that make me a bad person for picking it up?
Yes.
And this is the story of my life. I should put that on my QRZ profile.
Well, Greg, why didn't you bring the open spot with you? We asked you.
Okay. My thought behind it was I'll leave the open spot at home. That way I can do DMR, and I can do it through my computer. And I'll have the Pi-Star here as a backup to hook up here, locally on the with my ID52. Mm-hmm. Well, it turned out that the open spot 2,500 miles away is working better than the Pi-Star that's sitting on a desk over there, because it won't connect to my Wi-Fi on my phone.
Let me give you a little insight to my whole thing. I have a DVM hotspot Pi-Star.
Mm-hmm.
And since I got the open spot, I haven't used the DVM Pi-Star.
By the way, real quick, Eric, yeah, I got the meat sweats a little bit. Just a little bit, but I was getting over the flu. And do you connect it to your hotspot on your phone at all, Sam?
Yeah, I've used the open spot or the DVM?
The DVM. It will connect for a second and drop out there, Bill. Ooh, I'm still connected there. Hold on. Yeah, I can connect to it shortly, and then. Okay, give me the answer there, please, because I know somebody that watches the channel that's also a ham radio YouTube guy that's having some trouble with it.
I haven't used the DVM in the mobile, but the open spot, yeah. Once I get away from home, it's the open spot 4 Pro.
So Rick, do you have any trouble connecting your open spot? I have used my open spot on my phone before, and it was fine.
Yeah, I did too.
When I was in Vegas, I brought it with me. That's the one I used in the car on the way over, if you guys remember.
I remember once I turned off the open spot 4 Pro, got in the car, drove away from the house about 2 miles, and then I powered it back up, and it connected to my
yes, it is, by the way,
my
Bill.
hotspot on my phone.
And it worked okay?
Yeah.
My open spots 3 seems to be working okay with everything, so. I've tried that, and it doesn't seem to connect even with that. I know Seth brought that up.
Yep.
I have that turned on here. I probably don't want to show all that stuff here.
Teabag the cell phone.
Yeah, teabag the cell phone. So I don't know, but I know I didn't have any trouble with the open spot. That turns on the 2.5.
You pay what you get for.
Yeah. So my plan is to get an Open Spot 4 Pro, putting that in the shack and leaving the Open Spot 3 in my car, and or take it with me wherever I go on the road. Yeah. Yep. Connects to my house perfectly. It like never drops. I didn't change anything on my router for like 4 months, and it stayed connected the entire 4 months on Wi-Fi. So I don't know.
Well, you take the Open Spot 4 Pro, you wouldn't have to remote base into Chino as far as getting on a DMR, YSF.
See,
and
but
whatnot.
part of that is playing with some of the software that's available and showing people they can use that. So if I don't have an Open Spot 4 and I'm just using a Pi-Star or anything like that,
right?
I could still have connection with my ham shack. I'm using my ham shack 2,500 miles away right now,
right?
With very little issues, believe it or not. Whatever I have issues with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, it's weird, but because the Open Spot 3 connects fine. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll just get an Open Spot 4 and then put the or Open Spot 4 Pro and put the 3 in my car.
Yeah, if you're going to remote base, leave the Open Spot 4 Pro at the house.
Yeah.
And use the Open Spot 3 in the car.
My VPN keeps dropping too.
Doesn't like you, Greg.
Does it?
Did you finish that bottle of champagne?
Yes, I did. It's only a half a bottle, though.
Where's the other half?
They still had a little bit left there.
Finish it off.
It's done. It's just a couple drops. Well, before you figure it out, but yeah, I know. So I'm going to call it quits here from Honolulu. 3 beers deep of 9 ball. I think this is 14 and I had 2, so we're about even. I'm going to call it quits from Honolulu. Nice for you joining me in there, VE3BDE. I appreciate it. Anybody new to the channel tonight, please don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Even if you're old to the stream, don't forget to tell your friends. Pamela, N1ZKH73. Dex, Rob, whatever your name is, throw some meat on the grill.
Say an Eagles fan.
Eric, take care. Aloha. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi in the Allstar node. And if you're going to watch one of these live streams, let me know. I can jump over there anytime. Copy that. Craig, nice to see you in there. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. I wish I could stay here another couple more days, but I got to get back to the grind on Thursday morning bright and early. So I'm not looking forward to having another 14-hour day right after vacation, but they're giving me crap on my text. You guys are probably hearing the dings going across. But you guys all take care. Seth and Sam, stay in there. I'll be back. And aloha from Hawaii. And I can't wait to be back here. I'll be back Sunday night in the shack. Unfortunately. Not being live streaming on the air, but unfortunately back in the shack. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you in a couple days from the home QTH.